What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Wednesday. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 reasons why I stopped investing in penny stocks. Kind of give my own 2 cents. This doesn't mean that you should specifically stop trading penny stocks. I'm just sharing my opinion. I've been getting this question just much more often, just lately, just due to my trading style within the past, I want to say like 6 to 8 months. I want to say has kind of changed. No, more like 10 months. And I do want to apologize first of all if the quality of the sound is not the same. I've been trying to like work with like this my snowball, the blue little snowball microphone that I have. It was not working out, so I do apologize for that. And I can see all your comments going on live right now. So thank you guys again for joining us live. So I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna share what it is that I wanted to share in this video, and I hope that it can guide you guys in the right direction, or at least provide some insight on why it is that I stopped investing in penny stocks, which means like lower cap stocks that are usually a little bit more volatile. And yeah, that kind of goes right into it. So the first reason is easiest way for me to put it is that if you guys can go back about 10 to 12 months ago, right? I was developing the Learn Plan Profit lesson library, right? So that's the private course group. That's the course group that I structured everything step by step, right? For people, I never necessarily or I don't know if I've ever actually made or commented on this, but my goal was never necessarily to make a course, right? I just had so many people ask me the same questions over and over again, and they wanted my help a little bit more on a one-on-one basis and stuff like that. So then I started developing this lesson library, and I originally started to focus on as what I was trading lower cap stocks, mainly penny stocks and stuff like that. And what I began to realize was, all right, there's already so many courses out there that talk about how to invest in penny stocks, how to invest in momentum stocks, but no one's actually talking about how to actually and consistently grow your account and know what it is that you are doing. So that was a huge area of opportunity where I felt that okay, I'm growing at a very rapid pace. So last year, if you guys weren't able to experience that, my TechBot Solutions trading group went from 1,000. Or my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, went from 1,000 to 100,000 subscribers all within 1 year, right? We ended up hitting over 100,000 members early 2018 after like a year and a half and stuff like that. So we're growing at a pretty rapid pace. And I wanted to make sure that as we grew, so did our success rate. And it just didn't make sense that, you know, the ratios of 95% of the market loses money by investing in the stock market. I wanted to see if I could develop something that provided more insight, more structure, so people experienced a higher success rate. And many of you guys know, right? You guys can Google it, you guys can YouTube it, Learn Plan Profit, and I stand behind what it is that I created. And the biggest reason why I changed my style of investing and the way that I kind of teach, right, is because I know that I was going to bring on a large number of individuals, and the success rate was a huge area of opportunity for myself where I wanted to make sure that I offered one of the that I hosted, right, a group where we focused on real patterns that made sense, and that we focused on something that actually made sense and experienced a higher form of success rate. Does that make sense? So the note that I wrote down was like, it's much more difficult for the general just public to have a high success rate by investing in lower cap stocks. The reason why is, I mean, you guys can go back, a year, and you guys could see some of my recaps when it came down to trading lower cap stocks and stuff like that. I was doing just fine, right? There's no question about that. And there's other individuals that do just fine trading lower cap stocks. The biggest thing that I was focused on is, okay, we're reaching a large number of people, and there's no one actually educating them on how to focus on actually consistently growing their accounts and understand patterns. And that's when I was just like, okay, I need to take a step back, and I need to make sure that if I'm going to develop something that I'm going to put my name on, I need to make sure that it provides huge value for people. And I honestly think that because of that transition that I made from trading lower cap stocks to now trading the series of ETFs and higher mid to high cap stocks that I focus on now. I focus on 2 patterns, usually horizontal and ascending uptrend patterns. I know sometimes I do focus on descending patterns when it comes down to day trades, but the core focus on my transition over, I wanted you guys to know the reason that I stopped trading penny stocks was because I knew that my following was only going to continue to grow, and I wanted our success rate to be out of the question of, like, if you guys ask, my goal was to make sure, like you guys know, like sometimes like there's like videos or comments that kind of like tick me off and stuff like that, because I get like some people that say like, oh, they don't like me or something like that. But I've grown to become accustomed to that, and the reason that I'm sharing that with you is because I wanted to make sure that anything that I put my name on just was the highest quality, and that's everyone else. Like, I tried to make sure that everyone saw value in what it is that they invested in, and that's what it came down to, and that's what I wanted to create. So for all those that were part of Learn Plan Profit, for all those that made the transition from TechBud Solutions to Learn Plan Profit, I wanted to make sure that it was 100% an investment that they do not regret. And I asked in my live streams for Sunday Stock Talk for people that are part of Learn Plan Profit to put their hands up or to share their feedback or their experience, and they stand behind what it is that they chose to invest in, and that's exactly what I wanted. And it's because we tend to now focus on more quality patterns. We tend to focus on less volatile patterns and less penny stocks, right? And that's the easiest way to put it. And this is not a video for me to like bring down anyone or subjugate anyone that trades lower cap stocks. There's nothing about that. I think it's great if you're able to experience a high form of success in that. I think a couple of us traders are able to do that. But I was just trying to focus on kind of like the greater good for our group. That's the easiest way to put it. If you want to focus on lower cap stocks, I would say open a simulation trading account, test it out, see if you can actually grow your account, and not actually if you could just grow your account, but actually understand that how you're growing it. That's the biggest difference. I feel like a lot of people do sometimes get lucky when it comes down to momentum plays, but they don't actually understand what happened. They just continue to hope to get lucky. And like we know, the stock market is not where you're going to get lucky for a long period of time. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. That's one of the first main reasons. The second reason is it's also very risky. I now experience a much higher form of success rate based on the type of stocks that I invest in now, the ETFs and the mid to high cap stocks. With lower cap stocks, my success rate was not the same. Easiest way to put it, right? And then the last thing is, man, my penmanship is horrible, and I actually just wrote these down. So it's the time needed and then stress levels. I feel like, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, and you guys, again, I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, but usually when you focus on lower cap stocks, you're trying to day trade every single day. You're trying to almost force a position, and it almost makes an individual overtrade. How many of you have ever experienced that, especially when you first get started trading lower cap stocks? Have you guys ever experienced that? Like overtrading, trying to just take a position every day, or forcing a position the day before, or the minutes before the market closes, so you can hopefully sell for a profit the following day. Have any of you guys ever experienced that? And that usually tends to happen with lower cap stocks. That usually tends to happen with people that are just getting started. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm making this video. I'm making this video so you guys know that, okay, that is a mistake that many people have made before. And that's why, now going back to what I almost repeat in every single video, you guys can watch my videos. So if this is the first video that you guys are watching of me, you guys might be asking, well, who the heck is Ricky, and why is he saying these things? I encourage you to do your own due diligence and watch any of my videos. I stand behind everything it is that I do, and I want to say that based on other people that I've heard of, right? What I focus on is consistent patterns. It makes sense to me, and I have a very high form of success rate. Easiest way to put it. You guys can watch the couple of videos that I've uploaded the past couple of months, the past year, whatever it is. And I talk about the patterns that I see value in. I talk with my Learn Plan Profit group, and I go live and I trade with them live every single morning. And then I recap on YouTube live every single day, showing my profits and recapping the same stocks. It's not like I talked about one stock and then all of a sudden I recap with a completely random stock and show my profits on that. Is I follow up with the same stocks. And it's because I understand the pattern. And that's what I try to focus on. I want to make sure that the next, position that each or any of you guys take, that you guys actually understand. And that's why I'm making this video. I just wanted to share my experience. I wanted to, kind of like cover that question so I can just guide people to this video on why I stopped trading lower cap stocks. And hopefully that now that you guys understand, you guys can take a step back and ask yourself, do you still want to trade lower cap stocks, and are you experiencing a consistent and high form of success and actually understand what it is that you are doing, or are you getting lucky? And sometimes when you might get lucky 2 times, 3 times, right? But then when you don't get lucky, you experience a huge pullback, right? A huge percentage loss, and that is very discouraging. And that is exactly why it's so important to understand and how to manage risk, right? And again, we try to repeat it in every single video, but again, we're growing at such a rapid pace that unfortunately it doesn't stick with every individual. And that's why we have the Technical Solutions group. That's why we're growing at such a rapid pace, over 100,000 members. And it's because, we want to make sure that, like every member that goes through Technical Solutions, which is our free trading group, understands these set rules. Never trade based on other people's opinion, only invest in what you understand, and always have a plan before investing. Keeping it very simple, right? Don't discourage yourself. If you're experiencing a great form of success trading lower cap stocks, kudos to you. If you are realizing that, wow, maybe lower cap stocks isn't for me, then maybe making a transition from lower cap stocks and just testing it out. Again, simulation trading. Dedicate 2-3 weeks to understand patterns, to be able to plan out your trade and focus on ascending and horizontal patterns and test it out. Prove to yourself that you can actually grow your account 2 to 3% on a weekly basis. Just keep it very simple, right? Focus on stuff that you actually understand and not trading based on other people's opinion. That could be a little challenge for yourself, and see if you can actually make a transition from getting lucky to actually understanding on how to grow your account. And that is exactly why I made this video. I hope that you guys understand that, again, I'm not here to discourage or subjugate anyone with whatever market or niche within the market that you choose to invest in. If you're making money and you're having fun and you have a passion for it, then all power to you, right? I just wanted to make it aware to at least my following that that's why I stopped trading lower cap stocks. I'm doing very well now, and I share it with each and every single one of you. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I know this video is relatively kind of short compared to every other video that I usually upload, but yeah, just wanted to get straight to the point. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys can do me the biggest favor and give the video a thumbs up, that would be great. If you guys can't 100% understand, again, the third link in the description is to join the Technical Solutions Facebook group. Again, it's a free group. And then for those that want the ability to watch me trade live and want to learn a little bit more about our private group for Learn, Plan, Profit, that's going to be the first link in the description. But altogether, guys, just continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And if you guys have any questions or any suggestions that you guys would like us to improve within Technical Solutions or Learn, Plan, Profit, feel free to, you guys can email us at info@technicolsolutions.com, and we would be more than happy to assist. So thank you guys again for your time. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.